Afternoon, everybody. Susan here at Butler Family Farm. Thanks for stopping by, enjoying our videos, sharing comments. I like all that stuff, and I usually get back to you within a couple days, so thank you so much. Don't think I don't remember, but I do check comments all the time, so leave the good ones. Today is a nice October afternoon, and it's a few days after the quote-unquote hard frost here in Missouri. I think it's time to harvest my sweet potatoes, so that's what we're going to do this afternoon. I have this tub and the black one back there that had been off the back porch. I've got a feed bag open up to tip them over, tip the dirt into, and go through and find the sweet potatoes. And then we'll go out to the garden for what I planted in the raised beds. Get it stabilized here. So I've already cut off the leaves, the vines, and my chickens are having a feast right now. I just thought it would be easier to get at the sweet potatoes if I could just dump this whole tub onto the dirt. Onto the paper. I like to have my little window open so I can see what I'm doing. Make sure that and I got the sun in my eyes. So I hope this is working. Let's take a pause. I think it'll be good. What do you girls think, huh? I'm just gonna work the dirt carefully and see what we find. I have no guarantee. I know that's our beef steer out there. These sweet potatoes were all slips. And we tried something different this year. We used some topsoil and we mixed it in with the mushroom dirt. And I think I planted like 4 to 5 slips in each one of these pots. So I'm not sure how the dirt part's going to work out, because it wasn't something I would have done, but we had it delivered, and you use what you got, right? So I know there's one right here, and these were Beauregard starts, Beauguard. I think it's pretty popular here in Missouri. I'm finding lots of like little stems, but what do you think, Gertrude, huh? Well, here's one popping up. Ooh, this one looks really good. Oh, here's another one over here. Okay. All right. I'm optimistic. I need to read up on the curing process. I think it's the same thing. Oh, there's same thing as potatoes. You got to be in a cool, dry area, and don't wash the dirt off until you're ready to, you know, cook them. Oh, goodness. Wow. Oh, here's, okay. So that's a nice little sweet potato. Ooh, this is even better than last year. This one's kind of all. This is a little good one. Oh, I broke the end off that one. I'm trying to, there we go. This one's kind of split. That might be a watering issue, which, ooh, this one turned out pretty good too. It's got a split, but I think that's okay. I can, wow, those are nice size. I'll have to, do a little more research, a little more video watching, because I think, wow, that's exciting. Those are nice size compared to what I got last year. That's for dang sure. Let's see what we got here. Some up here at the top, little ones. These ones started to turn green, so I'm a little past my harvest time, I think, if you go by the charts. And I think, ooh, here's some more. Next year I have a Clyde's planter, and I didn't use it very well this year. Woo! Look at this one. Woo, doggies. I didn't use it very well this year, and I made a goal for myself already next year to put those plant dates down and calculate out what the harvest dates are supposed to be, so that I can stay on top of that a little bit better. Wow, that's just one bucket. I did 2 buckets out here. I still have one more to do. I'm gonna have to put this dirt back in. Make sure I got all my vines out. This is amazing. This is great. I love this. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Well, I'm gonna put you all on pause for a few minutes while I get this dirt back in the green bucket over here. And you already see some popping up over there. And then I'll get to the black toad over there. Okay, This is going to be the black tote. And what did I do with my scissors? Well, it's okay, I'll find them. I already know I've got, out of one plant, I got this one already pulled. There's some sitting here on the surface. So, I didn't cut these vines off yet. I'm going to I'm going to pull them up, get these little ones here off the top, and then I'll dump the dirt and fan through it to see if there's any more. Deeper down. That's a nice one. There's a couple nice ones out of here. I think this one only had like 4 or 5. Actually, I'm sorry, 3 or 4. I hope I'm getting all this for you to see because I'm actually working in the sun. Some of this dirt, and I don't know if this has anything to do with their growth or not. I know it's not the soil mix that Hollis and Nancy down in Florida use. He makes his own, and of course he does a lot of in-bed planting as well as containers. And he uses bucket containers. And I might do that next year. Have like a dozen or so buckets just for sweet potatoes, and plant 1 to 2 slips per bucket and see what we do. We like sweet potatoes. We do not like sweet potato French fries. It has a different taste, so I don't do those. Well, I've done ooh, there's another big one. See? You just can't take what's on the surface. You got to get your hands in the dirt. I don't think my dirt is as loamy as it should be. So I'll have to work on that. Get a better mix of planting dirt. Robert had to go into town to get some parts for the pond. So when he gets back, I'll have him help me put this dirt back in the container. And then that'll be what's the patio potatoes. How's that? Call these patio potatoes. Sweet potatoes, even though not really a patio, but it's out the back door, so I guess you could call it a patio. I'm going to throw these out for the chickens and I'll be right back. So the chickens weren't too enamored with the sweet potato foliage. So I brought it out here to the goats. And I think, you know, there's enough interest for some. So I do have my planter in the, my raised bed planter, IBC tote, that I need to cut off the things. But it looks like the goats are going to eat it. Is that pretty good, Nibbles? Then I got Joni. I'm sure she's due any time now. She looks like it. This little girl, hey 55, is a preggy. And so is Miss Dapple over there. And I thought, Mama, you would have had your babies by now. But no, not yet. Got the flies. Flies are free, remember? This is my little one that I had up at the house for a while with the hurt, she had the limpy foot. She's got a few little tough marks on her from being booted around with from the nannies and stuff. And there's good old Jester. So I'm going to go over and get the foliage out of the, what do you call it, the IBC totes, and come back before I start taking the potatoes out. So anyway, I did find somebody who would eat it, and it's all a little scattered around, but that's okay. This was the raised bed I had sweet potatoes in, and I planted them after I planted the patio tubs. So we'll see how this one works out. This particular planter has more of that topsoil, which I really don't think is loamy enough, not sandy, but loamy enough for vegetables, but we'll see how it works out. And I've made notes for next year, so I'm going to set the camera up. I'm going to carefully use my pitchfork in areas that I had pulled up vines with. We'll see how this works out. I don't have anything to dump the dirt on out here, so I may have to go back. I know that when I pulled the vines out, I did have some sweet potatoes here, so I'm gonna go down carefully because I don't want to stab them and, you know, score them. Yeah. Here's one. This already got split. Lots of little potato bugs in here. Does that tell you anything? This one got kind of eaten away. Got a piece of something right here along the edge. No, that's not going to work. It's just broke off a little bit. Oh, here's a nice big one. Ooh, this is a real... Ooh, here's another one. I'm in the gold area, finding nuggets. This is a big one. Ooh, here's another one. See, some of these, because of the dirt level maybe, I don't know. You can't see this, but right here's some. Let's see if I can do this right. You can see right here, like here's a piece, and here's the top of one that, you know, probably got broke off. I'm not sure how that happened, but I'm going to pause this for a moment while I try to get these guys out. Okay, this is what I just pulled out of that corner hole, and what I thought was just a piece is just actually somehow the top of this humongous. It's got a couple splits in it, but I think it's still usable. And then this small one that had part of it missing right in here, and then this is the other big one that was down there. And I think it's, I don't know, I'll have to do some research. It may be because I've left them in here too much, too long, past the point. It could be that the frost got to them. I don't think that's what it is. And the other thing is, this dirt that I planted them in is this topsoil that got really hard. So it could be a watering issue. Anyway, this is what I've got so far out of that one corner plant. So Jerry came out and helped me with this bed, and we were able to turn the dirt over with the hay fork carefully and get most of the potatoes out. I have them in a bucket at the moment, but I'm going to lay them out on feed bag with the others so that you can see an overall. However, so in summary, I know 2023 sweet potato harvest has been my best ever. This bag, brown bag right here, is all the potatoes, sweet potatoes from the raised bed out in the garden that have some interesting looks to them. Where's that one that was really wild? It looks like it's got a shield on. Oh, here it is. It looks like it has a shield. And like I thought, it was confirmed. Jerry confirmed it for me. It's the water consistency, or the non-water consistency for these potatoes. But we got some huge ones. And then, of course, the potatoes, sweet potatoes on the white bag are from the container, patio containers. So all in all, we've got us a heck of a load of sweet potatoes, and I even have enough little tubular ones that I should be able to start my own starts next year and not buy them. Of course, I'm going to put it on the calendar to get them going early enough so that if I don't get enough starts, I do have time to go to the feed store and buy them. Hope you all enjoy this. I sure did, and have a great day. I have this bounty. I have ignored this garden for 2 or 3 weeks, maybe even a month. The water they've gotten has been from the weather. I've pulled some more bell peppers off. I got some jalapenos. I got some red peppers. We even found, when we were cleaning out the onion bed, Jerry found a Walla Walla and a couple of green onions. Tomatoes. These were hanging off of a IBC tote, and I didn't know that they were there until I walked around the back of it. And then our carrot harvest did take off. So I've got some freezing to do. But this was a bonus, going out to the garden to get the sweet potatoes, and found this bounty.